Just going to do a quick audio test before we start the stream, guys. Cool, all up and running then, all ready to go. So, just going to get into the start of the stream then. So, yeah, everything should be working. Cool. Here we are. We're going to be Fly UK 737-800 today. Down to Heathrow. Looking like we might have quite a bit of ATC today. We've got Paris control online, London control online, and Heathrow approach as well. So, hopefully, we will have some decent ATC, which is why I'm getting my notepad. There we go. So hopefully, yeah, we'll have some decent ATC today. I'm looking at the 80s for what's it called, like Heathrow isn't coming up at the moment. The text 80s, that is. So we'll have to try and listen to the 80s when we get down there. It's definitely going to be the runway 09s because the wind is bang on for the 09s. Now, very cloudy down in Heathrow at the moment. We've got overcast at 1,200 feet, so I don't know. We'll see how that is by the time we get down there. Here in Bologna, though, 18 degrees. QNH is 1010. Okay. We'll just wait on GSX to reload all the airport stuff. Oh, not again. Okay, our plane has no sound, however, so we're going to have to reload it. Oh, why does this keep happening? This always happens with this plane, and it's just a joke. Right, select aircraft. It always happens in this plane. I don't know why. So we'll load in a default 737 and then load back in. Happened last Saturday as well. No, it was 2 Saturdays ago when we were flying over from Juneau to Yellowknife. It happened 2 weeks ago, I think, where we just loaded in the plane and then no sound. It's weird. And that was a Dash 600, totally different livery. I don't know. It confuses me why that happens sometimes, but oh well. We've also got the I'll unmute the desktop audio as well. So what I'll do, I'll load in like a default 737 and then load back in a PMDG one, and that seems to fix it. If I load in a PMDG one straight away, it just loads in as some weird, well, it doesn't work basically, because as I said, I contacted PMDG support about the issue, and they said you can only load it in once per simulator session. That's why. Basically, why I don't just end the flight and then start it again. But I don't know. We'll do it now. So come on, get started. I don't know, unfortunately the select aircraft bar does take quite a bit of time to come up. There we go, we're only a few minutes into the stream, so it's not delaying us at all. Hopefully. Right, where are they? Where's our plane? Here we go, Fly UK. Right, let's see if it loads in correctly this time. With sound. Oh, first sign so good. We need to wait for it to initialise all systems. Yep, that makes a sound, which means we actually have a sound. Cool. It's loaded in with sound this time. I don't know why it didn't load in with sound last time, but there we go. Issue solved. I don't know. Sometimes it just takes 2 loads in. There we go. We've got proper sound. Cool. I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one, that. Just loads in without sound occasionally. But anyway, that's that fixed. So let's get on with today's flight. So QNH is 1010 here. Get that plugged in before we do anything. The weather at Bologna was from 15 minutes ago, so it's brand new weather. Actually, it just loaded in now. The QNH is 1009er now. 190 at 4 knots, 18 degrees outside, so very little wind. And it's a bit of a crosswind on takeoff, but it's the closest wind to what we've got. It's only 4 knots, so we shouldn't have any issues with it. Hopefully. I'll get the SIDS up for Bologna. I think we're using RNAV SIDS today. I don't know, because we use a VOR SID on the way out. It's a bit of an old airport in terms of its procedures, Bologna. Right, 2,200 set on here. Right, now that's all set up. We're all ready to go. I'll make sure this is in weather and turbulence mode. and then we can get started. So, ground equipment, ground power connected. Get that on, get the APU off, won't fire that up until later. Emergency lights, make sure they're all ready for today. This can go straight up to 360. And there we go. Because today's a bit of a weird one. We've got a bit of like a step climb after, you know, not very far into the flight actually. So right, fuel, let's do that first. So we are taking, actually let's connect some Vatsim first. We are UKV, Skyways, 258 today. Right, connect. And I'll start Skytrack as well. And then the flight plan, I can grab. There we go. And file that. So yeah, 7906 in there for the fuel. Oh, there's a little. Oh, come on, really, plane? There's like 78 in the centre tank. You can't really do anything with that. I don't know. This plane does annoy me sometimes with how it distributes fuel. There we go. That's better. 7906. Can it do like putting stuff in the centre tank? No, it can't. Okay, we'll just live with that then. I don't know. It drives me nuts that this plane does this. Sometimes it's not great with its fuel management. It's like, yeah, why not? We'll put it in the centre tank. And really, yeah, we can't really use that. I don't know. I guess we'll just fire up in cruise for a little bit. Is what we sometimes do. Because by the time we taxi, that'll run out. Right, there's that little in it. Right, payload. We have 137 on board today. So no one in first class, I guess. And we're looking for a 0 fuel weight today. Oh, where is it now? 0 fuel weight of 56. Exactly. So we'll take away 2,800. In total. So we'll take 1,400 off both. So we want about 1,600 in both, maybe. Nope. 1850. There we go. 56. Cool. That is everything all plugged in and ready to go. Close that door and then we'll open it again when we get requests from GSX. I've also got Fly UK ground services. I won't have any here, as it's only at Fly UK hub airports that you get it. So we might be able to get it down in Heathrow, which would be nice. Right, well, GSX is setting up. Let's get into the FMC. So everything's all ready. So we're here in Leap, which is Bologna. We're heading down to Heathrow. Skyways 258 today, and we are taking runway 12 for departure, and we are using the Lupo 7 X-ray. That one there. And then from Lupos, we're jumping on L9095. And then we're to Mispo. And then it's direct to SRN. Which one is this? SRN. I'm looking. Serrano. 133.7. 133.7 Serrano. So it's this one here. And then from Serrano, it's directed to Punta. And then we're jumping on UL 153. Then on to UT 423. Should be via body, yeah. And then on to 733 via CLM, yep. Then on to UM 976 via, should we via Copal? I'll try putting in UT10 if it says you can't, via Abner, yep. So it looks like we've got the same route anyway to Aleso. Sometimes it just picks up a different route. Right, there we go. Open left entry. There we go, open the doors. I'll just change that. So, why is it invalid? So we still go to Copal, because if we still go there it doesn't matter, it's just a difference of opinion with the plane. We do. Okay, it doesn't matter then. Then to Abner. It's basically the same route, just, I don't know, the plane has some disagreements sometimes. Transition altitude here in Bologna is 6,000. Cost of next day is 26. Reserves just going to pick 1. Zero fuel weight 56. And cruising today at 3. I'm going to put 360 in here. In our plan, our file plan, it says 300. But after Misbo, we're going up to 360. And we're going to be there for the majority of the flight. So that's what I'll tell the plane. Because literally, that's our, we take off, reach 30,000, we're there for a little bit, then up to 36, and we're there for the whole flight. So that's what we'll do today.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
We will use so I'll put 360 into here, and then tell it there's some like restrictions. And cruise winds are 266 at 12. No derates on takeoff. Flaps 5, however, we'll enter in the wind first, which is 190 at 4. So yeah, flaps 5 today. So the trim is 4.5. Now this should... Yay! This does the trim now. .52. 4.51, I can get exact ones now. 146 on here. This can go straight up to 30,000 for now. And Math and VNav's working. Set this to the initial runway heading.
Good morning.
Cool. So, and then we want to go to our page here. Now we reach. So let's plug in what SimBrief is saying. So SimBrief is saying we reach at Osbol. We should be at 300 already. And Ivlox. This thinks we can't do that. So 300. So I'll put /300 at Osbol and /300 at Mispo, and then after that we are free to climb. I think, yeah, we need to be at 300 at Mispo and then climb up for SRN, where we should be at 360. So we're just tying the plane their restrictions, and yeah, we're spending the majority of our flight at 360 for today. RTO on the auto brakes. How far through are they with boarding? Looks like they've finished the baggage and they've almost finished the passenger loading as well. So we'll go ahead and start up our APU and get the fuel pumps on. Get our packs off, ready for engine start. Get the electric gens on, ProPeat on, and everything's looking good back here then. And wait for the APU to fire itself up. And we'll tune to Vatsim Unicom 122. .8. We have no ATC here today. As I said, currently we do have Paris Control, London Control and Heathrow Approach all online. So hopefully, you know, that's nice. I'll have a look at the ATIS, if it's still text ATIS or not. No, there's no ATIS for us. No text ATIS, unfortunately. Looking at Heathrow.
Morning.
Heathrow details. We've got 12 inbound flights, 3 of which are still on the ground. That includes me, obviously. So we'll see what we get there. But given, it is quite busy in Heathrow today. There's always planes inbound Heathrow. We're just doing it today so we can do some flying out of Heathrow later on in the week. Right, TCAS, we can turn that on. And APU is ready to go. Lovely, just as boarding completes. So we'll close our doors, set parking brakes, and get rid of those 2. And that is us all ready then. We can go to the progress page, because all the doors should be shut. They are. 674 miles today. Oh, I haven't entered in our arrival. That's one thing I did forget to do. So we're planning, I don't have an ATIS at the moment. It'll definitely runway 09 or right, it'll be definitely 09 left or right. For now, we're planning 09 left with the Aleso 1 hotel. There we go, that's our route all plugged in then. Leaving us with 695 miles. Today's planned route was 704. I don't know why it's slightly less, but okay. We'll look at a plan of how we plan to depart then. So straight out, and then sort of turning round, and then out that way, and then sort of very straightforward route today. And then into Heathrow, pretty much straight as well. We head to big, so maybe I'll get the big transition going. That puts us up to 704 miles as well, quite funnily enough, so I'm thinking maybe we planned the big transition. I don't know how to view transitions and stuff like that on... that gives us a much better arrival, there we go. Cool. That's us all ready to go then, so we'll get this thing back into map mode. We'll look at the charts for departure, just checking. So we depart, we're on the Lupos, is it the 8 hotel? The 7 X-ray we're on. So we head out. It's a VOR star then, I think. How old are these charts? Because something's telling me that these aren't accurate. We've got various Lupos ones, but not any of the ones that we're following. And these charts are from... oh, they're from 2019. They're not that out of date then. Oh, I seriously need to get myself the Navigraph charts. Oh well, we'll just leave that then. We'll let the plane do what it wants. I don't know. Oh well, we'll taxi over to the runway by ourselves. There's nothing around here anyway. So push back for departure. So there's our runway back there. We're heading off. Oh dear, which way are we heading off? It's not very clear. Alright, the runway is there. So we want to push back left and then head all the way down. Because that's 30. If I zoom in, we should see. Actually, it's better if I view from the tower.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh dear. It's like such a French, like Italian sort of voice. I don't know. I love the added voices they put in GSX. They just like, they are a bit like stereotypical though. It's like, why did no descent path after big 29?
Locking gear.
What happens after big 29er? Oh, we need to be above 6,000 and then suddenly descend down to above 3,500. Okay, I can kind of see a problem with that. But we are at 220 knots. We'll probably get some sort of hold pattern or vectors from ATC anyway, so if they're still online by the time we get down there. So we'll push back left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Please parking brakes.
Please park brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Right, on goes the beacon light. Let's get engine 2 fired up. Make sure the packs are off. I did already turn them off. Good. So we'll get engine 2 to fire. I've got plenty of fuel then. And we're all ready to get out of here. Alright, introduce fuel to number 2. Number 1's on the ground position. It's a lovely looking plane this. I love the livery. And this is the old livery. I haven't downloaded the new livery yet. They've got a new one called Crystal. I haven't. This one's called Union Spirit, and the new one's called Crystal, but I haven't downloaded it for this plane. It is available for all planes. I've downloaded the Fly UK model matching AI, and they're in the Crystal livery. So you know, if there's another Skyways in the area, we will see it. Well, there we go. There's evidence of my model matching working at Transavia. That might have been from the AI though. I'm not sure. I recognise it from the AI, that one. And this one can go into continuous as well. I accidentally put in the reverses there. I was just testing to see if the button still worked. Right, both engines are fired up.
Waiting for your confirmation for good engine start.
So, engine gen 1, engine gen 2, APU can come off. We've had a good engine start, yep. And all the engines are into the continuous position, yes. Packs can come back onto the auto position now. And the fuel pumps, in terms of the centre tank, we will use it once we're at cruise because we have so little. There is no point using it on takeoff because it is all going to disappear. I've got quite an interesting departure out. We haven't had any new weather for Bologna. No, we haven't. Okay, because we should get some like right now, but it takes like 10 minutes to come in, obviously. Right, start the block time.
Unlocking gear.
I could have started that a little bit earlier, but oh well. Right, let's get this thing over to Heathrow, and I will pre-tune France Upper Centre, who will be the first people we have on ATC. We're not going to have them until quite a way through the flight, I think. I'll have a look at our, it will say on our remarks, on our, yeah, so 43 minutes into the flight we're going to cross into their centre.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, we've done all this. We'll set the flaps now. And we've got actually flaps 5 set. They've said I'd have a good trip. We'll just check this. We've done all this, apart from the landing lights, which will go on later. Taxi lights can come on. Let's get ourselves down to that runway once. They've said I had a good trip, so we can go right away, even though they haven't, you know, moved at all yet. So well. Right, we are underway for today's flight to Heathrow. Audio's all looking good. So we'll taxi along. We'll turn right here, go on. It doesn't really matter where we turn right, but may as well just turn right here. And even though we're not going through them, Amsterdam control just came online. I'm hoping to have this busy ATC tomorrow when we do London to Amsterdam and back. I can't wait for that. I'm really hoping we get busy ATC. Be nice. Right, recalls checked. We're all good. No red lights up there or anything that looks abnormal. So we are ready to get out of here. It's 18 degrees outside. Lovely. Lovely, lovely temperatures here in Bologna, Italy. Down in Heathrow, cloudy, about 8 degrees. Yeah, nowhere near as nice as this sun, and 18 degrees we're getting here, but oh well. That's what you do when you're on holiday. I don't know why these people are travelling on Fly UK at this time. They really shouldn't be travelling, but it's the virtual world, so who cares? Anyone can travel whenever they like in the virtual world. Partially because the virtual world doesn't exist. That does really help. So the overlays are all working. Today's flight is about 700 miles, so it's nowhere near direct to Heathrow. It's the most direct route I could have got. The next alternative route was a bit longer. Estimated flight time today is about an hour and 53. And in terms of air distance versus ground distance, we have a headwind of about 15 miles over the whole route. So it's looking like we're going to have pretty much average winds. Looking at that. We're not really gaining or losing any time to the wind, luckily. We're losing slight bit of time, but as I said, 15 miles is nothing. We'll wait and see what the weather's like when we get down to Heathrow. That'll be interesting. So here we are taxiing along in Bologna. We're almost coming up to the runway now, so landing lights can come on, runway turn off on, taxi lights off. I think that's everything set up for takeoff now, because TCAS is set, this is set into TARA, so we should all be good to get ourselves in the air. Flaps 5 is set. Yeah, everything's all set. Ready to go. We'll do a quick recall check. Everything's all good. So let's get ourselves onto this runway and out of here. There's nothing at all approaching Bologna. There's nothing bound for Bologna at all. So, just us. So let's taxi ourselves onto this runway then and get out of here for the 1 hour and 53-minute hop down to London Heathrow. Up to 30,000 first, then it'll be up to 36 a little bit later on. Right, parking up here on the runway, we're set. One thing I want to do first is look, so we've got a 200 knot speed restriction at first and above 4,000, then 230 knots. Oh, we've got some pretty annoying speed restrictions then, looking at that. We're going to be at flight level 150 and still be at 230 knots. Okay, so we've got a couple of speed restrictions on departure, but apart from that, nothing major. So, obviously it is because we're flying back over the airport, that's probably the reason for the speed and altitude restrictions. Particularly the speed restrictions, obviously to try and, you know, clamp down on noise for the people of Bologna. Right, 40% is set. Might try and keep the nose pressed in so we can get some control on takeoff. Right, toga. As I don't have rudder pedals, obviously. So, that's one thing you can do. Right, we'll start the clock there. It does work pushing the nose down to get some more control. It's quite funny. Right, 100 knots. V1.
V1.
Rotate. Wow, this thing's off like a rocket. Right, off we go. Up in the air. Positive rate gear up. There we go, VNAV's come alive. We're going to have a very quick left turn now. Straight after takeoff. There are weird procedures here at Bologna. We found that with the star coming in here last week from Athens as well. Right, straight up to 200 knots now. And then this thing will just sort of sit there. Right, there's 190 knots, so we can go... We'll go flaps 1 for now, and I'll stay below that then. Because we need to keep flaps 1 at this low speed. We can't go flaps up yet. Right, get back on course now. And then pitch it down a little bit. Right, no need to hand fly it from here, so runway turn-offs can come off. These can go into the off position. That's set to 36,000 in the air, so let's get ourselves climbing here. Obviously we've still got flaps 1 set, we're not quite at flaps up speed yet. very sharp climb here. Right, there's 6,000, so going to standard pressure. Nice departure from Bologna, that. It's just a bit of a shame we have to stay at 200 knots in it. Right, after this we can go up to 230 knots and I'll retract into flaps up totally. Right, we can lock the gear as well. And off position. Right, let's have a check of the checklist then. So air conditioning and pressure, yeah. Start switches are set. Landing gear is locked. Auto brakes are off. Flaps will turn up after this restriction and altimeters have been set. Cool. And we are just about to pass that point where we're allowed up to 230. So retract the flaps now. And again, this thing's now successfully got itself up to 230 knots. We can turn off the landing lights now. Look at that, all working nicely. All our model matching. Some of the model matching will be from World of AI, and other parts of it will be from the model matching that I downloaded. It is picking it up because it did a scan. So there was like 200 and something models. There's now 450 models. So it has got more airlines and more things. We saw it in action on Thursday's stream actually. It's a shame, I don't know, for some reason the text ATIS that they have in Heathrow, like when there's an ATIS like on Vatsim, you often see a text version of it for people that can't transmit over microphone. It's quite useful because, well, obviously it doesn't run out of range, unlike the voice ATIS will. You know, when we're not in range of the voice ATIS, we can't hear it, and I can't get it, so it would have been nice to see it before we got down there, but yeah, for some reason it's only voice ATIS, I think. For some reason, I don't know. Right, here we are at PE 602. We can go up to proper cruise speed then, which will be nice. And we're going to go at 300 then at Osbol and Mispo, and then it's up to our cruise altitude from there. Right, this can go up to 40 nautical mile, no 20, we'll keep it in 20 for now, there's way too many waypoints over here. Right, we're passing 15,000, and finally we should be able to get out of this restriction. And then once we pass this next one, we'll set our heading to the correct course. Right, once this thing's sped up, we will turn off the fasten seatbelt signs as well. This thing has climbed quite quickly, however I think it will take a bit of a break now to gain speed. Hopefully, cost index 26, so you know, pretty average cost index today. Right, this thing is now gaining speed successfully. Then we're going to start turning. And once we finish this turn, once we go up to speed, I'll turn off the seatbelts. People are free to move about how they want. That engine thing can go there. And then once we're at cruise, we'll fire up the centre tanks, you know, use up the fuel they have in them. Well, let's see if I can grab details on the controller. Estimated log-off time in half hour. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Okay, so we have... I've just requested the controller details. You can do that on Vatsim. You can right-click and click request controller info, and it'll tell you things like what time they're going to plan to log off. They're going to log off in half hour. And we're going to get to them in about... What time are we going to get to them? Estimated. We're planning to get to them 43 minutes into the flight, so in about 30 minutes. About 35 minutes, so they'll be logged off. That's a shame. So we won't have Paris control. We might still get London control. However, they have been online for coming up to 3 hours now, so we may not. That's a shame. Right, off goes. These seatbelt signs. So I don't know. We might get French ATC if they decide to stay on longer. Like V-Pilot could be wrong. That's the thing. It might not be totally accurate, but we'll see. So we might not get French ATC, but it'd be nice if we do. Also, I'll have a look on Vatsim UK's website. On Vatsim UK, you can actually look at the exact times, and bookings that controllers have made. So I'll see, one, if tomorrow we have any planned ATC. So right now, today, are these times in UTC? Yeah, all times are in UTC. So currently, right now, I don't know, saying that, I'm not sure how accurate this is, because half this, the Heathrow approach is online right now, and that isn't picked up here, so I don't know how accurate that is, honestly, and London Control isn't on here anyway, so I think we can ignore that. Don't know how accurate it is. Well, we're passing 230 now, so we're going to be up to 30,000 for a little bit. And then after that, yeah. So we're going to be at 30,000 for about 5 minutes maybe, 10 minutes, I don't know how long. Not long, I don't think. It's a little bit cloudy over this part of Italy. We've managed to avoid the clouds, I think. Let's get the weather radar on as well. One thing I did forget. We've had no issue with weather though. Although looking at active sky, there is some moderate turbulence over our route. There is some light turbulence. I can't see what country that is, but there is a warning for light turbulence over Aleph JL. The route that's plugged into active sky is the wrong route. Actually, you know what, let's plug in the correct route to see, because I don't do this, but I'll download the correct route, and then I'll put it into Active Sky. I always get Active Sky just to make its own route, but for this one, considering there's a turbulence warning, I want to see where we are. So refresh that, and then I should get, this is my route. So yeah, we're avoiding the light turbulence area, so we're okay. Enable next altitude, why? Why are you unable next altitude, plane? That makes no sense. You can reach 30,000. What I'll do, I'll plug it in 330 or below. To make sure this thing doesn't freak out on us. We can be below 300 if we want. That means at or below. So we can be at 30,000 or below it. And that hopefully will stop it from freaking out on us. So maybe this thing can't reach 300 by Osbal, which means we'll be there for even less time. We'll be there for about 20 miles, I think. No descent path after Big 29, yeah, I know that plane. This plane doesn't stop moaning at you sometimes. Right, approach speed at the moment is 138, 110.3. We'll get that pre-tuned, and course of 090. Get us all pre-tuned in there. We'll look at our minimums once we're in the air at cruise. A little bit cloudy below us now. Not too cloudy though. There's a little altitude horn. So by the looks of it, we're not going to reach 300 by Osbal. That's why it was moaning at us that it couldn't reach it. So we're going to be up here for about 20 miles, 15 miles I think, after Mispo. We'll set this into 80 nautical mile range now. And then after Mispo it'll be straight up to 360 then. So there's 30,000, we're going to be here for a little bit now. Let's fire up the centre tank, may as well burn it while we're at this little teeny cruise altitude. Let the plane burn its fuel and then we'll turn it off again. So it's already started burning it really quickly now, look. So I don't know what, on takeoff it burns way more as well. So it does confuse me as to why, you know, it puts such a little, when you're putting that little into a tank, there's no point in having it. But whatever, that's what the game decides, so oh well. That's what the game thinks, so that's what I do. We'll be here for about 9 miles now, so I'll reset this up to 360 ready. I suspect this plane will climb quite quickly as well, because it often does that. Yeah, look, the centre tank fuel's almost run out, like that quickly. It's only been on like 2 minutes. It's just silly, I don't get the point of it. It's a waste of putting it in that tank, but oh well. We went out the fuel pump to put it in like that. Never mind. So yeah, in 4 miles time we'll go up to 360. I don't know why we had to be at 300 for this short bit of time. Obviously, I don't know, SimBrief said we did, so just listening to what SimBrief's saying. Right, yeah, centre tank's basically out of fuel, just for this brief bit of cruising, so there we go, it's out. So it's out that quickly. It's just crazy. Right, this thing should start climbing now. Again, up to 360, which is our final altitude for today. Our final altitude. Just refreshing Active Sky, telling it, and we're at 360 now. However, Active Sky is saying 340 is better. I don't know. That's what it says. Right, let's get up to 360 then. This thing's still climbing slowly despite being stuck at 360 for quite a long period of time. No, 300, but it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Who knows? We've got a slight headwind at the moment, but not by much. Very light winds today. It's a good day to be doing this flight. Because normally when heading this way, you do get a headwind, but it's not too bad for us today. Right, Paris control are meant to be going offline in 15 minutes, so I don't think we're going to be getting them, as we're not even in France yet, and it's Paris control that are online. We first have to pass through, is it Reims? I don't know. I'm not very good at French pronunciation. And you guys who watch the VFR streams know that I'm no good at Hawaiian pronunciation either. Yeah, we're meant to go through that centre first, so I don't know. In fact, it looks like Simbrief doesn't understand that Ream control actually exists. So we're actually going to be in French control slightly later, or at least on the remarks of the flight plan. It doesn't say that we. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting ATC, unfortunately. But currently, though, Amsterdam's online. Amsterdam control, London control, and London Heathrow. So if it can be like this tomorrow, we'll have full ATC the whole stream, which will be absolutely lovely. I'm really hoping we do get that. Be nice. I'm still looking for a Vatsim event next Saturday, but currently there is nothing suitable. If I can't find anything, I'll have to just try and, there's one called Feeling Hungry, but thinking about it, it doesn't start until like 12, I think, so it doesn't work. It doesn't fit. So I think you could fly into Heathrow, but nah, it doesn't work with the times. So that's the thing. I mean, if I can't take part in a whole event because of the times, I'll try and take part in like the airport, one of the airports it involves instead, because they'll still have ATC. Right, we're coming up to 360 now, which is our proper cruise altitude, rather than, just the small period of time that we spent at whatever it's called, 300. My flight sim's saying we're getting 24 FPS. This really doesn't feel like 24 FPS, but okay. I have my wonder sometimes. It really doesn't feel like that low. And then out here, look, 50. It makes no sense, that sudden change. I don't know, even though it's saying we're getting low FPS, it doesn't feel like it. That's kind of the odd thing, it feels fine. Right, here we are at 360, so this thing will calm itself down here at 360. We've got about an 8 knot headwind. At 340, apparently we have a 6 knot headwind, so I don't know, I'm not going to bother descending down to 340, it's not worth it. Especially with no ATC, there's no point. Right, let's have a look at conditions down in EGLL now then. Clouds, yeah, overcast at 1400, broken at 1500, so above 1500 we might have some thick clouds. It's 9 degrees, wind 080 at 5 knots, so bang on for runway 09 right or 09 left. One of the two. At the moment we're planned left. I can't look at the ATIS to see which one they're using. Hopefully we'll get to because London Control are online, we should get some help from them about in terms of approach clearance. We should be at cruise now for the next hour, so that would be nice. Right, let's reset our heading round now. I see a little patch of weather over there. It's not concerning us though. Right, let's go ahead and set our minimums then. So airport elevation is 83, so 100 if you ran that. And then we'll check out the actual minimums. So we'll go to approach charts. So we'll look at our approach charts. What we got here. So we want 9 left at the moment we're planning. So ILS, runway 09 left. Minimums for Cat C aircraft. We'll do Cat 1 because that has the highest minimums. 164. No, we want the lowest minimums. I don't know. We'll do Cat 1. Approach, it's 243 or 164 above the ground. go 243, 164 feet above ground. Nice. That's all set, that's all simple. So then we'll go to the star. Once again 09. We'll choose all runways actually, maybe. Where is ours? So the Aleso 1 Hotel. This is the coding table. Where's the actual proper one? There you go, here's the charts. There you go, charts, Aleso 1 Hotel. So we're coming from Aleso, and then we head to FSX, where we need to be at 180. And after FSX at Tiger, they could potentially put us in a hold. However, it's not that busy, so I think we'll be okay. And then from Tiger, it's in then to LLE01 at 250 knots. Then we head to Big, where we need to be at 7,000. And then I'm going to use the Big transition. And it also says do not proceed beyond Big without ATC clearance. So we're using the Big transition. We need to use the transition personally, I think, don't we? Looking at that, we go head straight into the airport like that. Nice. So our arrival is all plugged in and good, so we can just sort of leave it like that. Got some nice looking mountains up there. So we could be in for a pretty cloudy approach to Heathrow. Heathrow 80s has just come offline. Just makes me think that the approach is also about to go offline. Never mind, the approach just came back online. Maybe he's put in the tech status finally. No. And in 10 minutes time, French control is scheduled to go offline. So I don't think we're going to be having any French control, sadly. So for now, just sort of sit back and relax, enjoy the flight, and then, you know, we'll get control into London, I think. But once again, London control has been online for 3 hours now, so whether they will still be online a little bit later on, I don't know. 3 hours is a long time to be controlling, so who knows. Lovely livery this. Like, I've got to install the crystal one now. Like, the crystal one is the one I have on the 787, and I'll show you guys that one tomorrow, but I need to get the crystal one for this one too. Yeah, I don't know. So here at Cruise, we'll just sort of sit back and relax. We've got everything set up for arrival now. Actually, descent forecast, it's 6,000 on the transition level, I think. Let's check the star. Transition level is by ATC. Altitude is 6,000. So we'll plug in 6,000 for the altitude for now, but ATC could change it with the level. We'll see what ATC say. And we're due into Heathrow at... Oh, actually, we're the first plane to arrive at Heathrow. That's mad. So out of all the planes due, we're going to be there first, despite the fact that we only just took it off. And then just 20 minutes after us, there should be a plane in from Stockholm. And 1 minute after that plane, there should be one in from Zurich. However, the plane from Zurich, where's that currently? It's only at 11,000, so that'll be speeding up. And the plane from Stockholm's at cruise altitude. So the one from Zurich might speed up. It will speed up, so it's more aligned with my flight. But for now, who knows? I don't know. Where is Zurich actually? Let's have a look. So Zurich is quite... It's almost alongside where I am right now. And I can see it. So that KLM's going to get there first, surely. Because it's ahead of me. I can see it ahead of me on the radar. I'm guessing it's probably going to take quite a similar route as me. It is ending up in Aleso, like me, and it is taking UT10, like me. So it's going to be, yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be taking the same star then. It's taking the same star, that'll mean, that'll definitely mean we'll probably end up at the same time, quite similar, I don't know. But hopefully the approach can manage us. I don't know, I might have to be put into a hold or something, I don't know. It'd be nice if we could avoid that, really. Save myself some time, but who knows. We've got a 5 knot headwind at the moment, not too bad then. Not really. Down there we can see, you know, this is why I love flying between Italy and France, though. You do get these lovely Alps. You get it when you fly into Turin. You get to descend through these mountains, and it's just lovely. It's why I love flying into Turin. We haven't flown in there for quite some time, so we did a stream like over a month ago, was it? We went from Cardiff to Turin. That was good fun, so maybe we could do it again at some point. I'm also just thinking this whole, like, when we started doing this, like, we take off from one airport, we land, and then we take off from the airport we just landed at, sort of thing, so we follow it on in a chain. It started at London Gatwick. I was just thinking, we went from Gatwick to Bilbao to Brussels, Brussels to Krakow to Thessaloniki, then we did Thessaloniki to Athens via Chios, and then Athens to Bologna, and now Bologna to Heathrow. So we're starting in London, ending in London, and oh, what the? I think a plane just passed, like, right below us. That looked like a jet trail. Why is there a teeny bit of jet trail just sitting there, like a really small bit of jet trail? That makes no sense. It's like and there's nothing on my TCAS, which is switched on. That's really odd. What was the need for that teeny bit of... Right, we'll test the TCAS, make sure it's working. Yeah, it's working. That's kind of odd.
TCAS test pass.
Cool. Yeah, so our TCAS is working. So it's a bit odd why we didn't... you know, and we just passed by a Wizz Air, actually. At 33,000. That's what it was. It's going from Budapest to Tenerife. That's quite a long flight. Okay. Let's see if we have a proper ATIS yet for Heathrow. Nope. No text ATIS. We're going to have to wait on a voice ATIS, which we're not in range of yet. We won't be in range of it until about 150 miles out, I don't think. Right, it's coming up to 8:30 in 3 minutes. 8:30 Zulu. Actually 2 minutes. In 2 minutes time. That's when French control's meant to come offline. So if they don't come offline, that means that it was wrong, VPilot, and we might still get ATC. If they come offline, then VPilot was correct. Oh, I see a plane just ahead of us at below 2,000 feet below us. TUI, going to Frankfurt from Menorca. Carrying all those people back from holiday. You've got to do some flying in. I have got some TUI liveries and some Thompson liveries. It was very difficult. You can't find a TUI UK livery. Like, you have to get the Thompson one, unfortunately, which is like the old, not the old Thompson one. They had the blue and red Thompson one, then the stripy Thompson one, and just after they introduced the stripy livery, they changed their name to TUI. They didn't change the livery, they just changed the Thompson letters to TUI letters. So it's the same livery, just says Thompson on the side of it rather than TUI. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it says Thompson. Because they only became TUI like 3 years ago, was it? Something like that. When they all merged together just to become TUI. Because it was to be in Europe, but in the UK, for whatever reason, they were called Thompson. Oh well. Right, it is now 8:30 Zulu, and they haven't come offline yet. I'll request controller info again. It's still saying 8:30. But it is now 8:30 and we're not offline, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that we get some ATC. We've had 6 playbacks so far today. They're not bad. Not that bad at all. And we've done everything for descent now as well. So we can just put that down to landing checklist now. We should have some new weather through for Heathrow in about... Oh, it's updating at 10 to and 20 past. We should have some weather for Heathrow in about 5 minutes actually. So obviously there is like the 15-minute delay on it. QNH down there currently is 1016. We'll see what it is when we get down there. That's what it is right now. Oh, Tower just came online as well. That's nice. So Heathrow Tower just come online. That means we've got Heathrow Tower 2. So we've got a bit of extra ATC. Okay, it's now 8:31 Zulu, and they're still online. So either they're just trying to get everyone off their sector, or they're deciding to stay on longer. Hopefully that's the case, because we can get ATC. But we are still about, a good, I don't know where we enter their sector. Let's have a look. So we click FIR, we enter their centre between Goathead and Troy, TRO. So we enter about 55 minutes into the flight between Goathead and Troy, unfortunately. So even though it said 44 minutes into the flight on the remarks, it's not accurate, because for some reason, I don't know, somebody's got it wrong, and it just thinks we're in French control the whole time. But Rheims control and Paris control are different things. So I don't know, a bit odd. But oh well. But after a body, we've got a little turn. That might help. I think that will help us with headwind. At the moment, we've only got 5 knots of headwind anyway, so we've been pretty lucky with the wind today. It's the direction isn't hurting us too bad. We're hitting 439 knots ground speed, which is not bad. Right, I'm really hoping now. 8:33, and they're still online. So hopefully we can get ATC in France. That'll be nice. I have got them pre-tuned there. And I will try and tune to Heathrow's ATIS at some point. We're not in range of it yet though, so can't do that yet. Right, 36 minutes into the flight, we have still 460 miles left to run today. We'll be descending in about 45 minutes, something like that. And yeah, I'm hoping we can get ATC, that'll be nice. Got my pen and paper ready for when we do get ATC at some point. I don't know, I bet they're all just going to go offline. It'd be quite funny if that happens. So it's quite cool at the moment. We have got, so in Amsterdam, we've got full ATC, and in Heathrow there's full ATC. So hopefully if we can keep that up, if they can keep that up tomorrow, wait, yeah, tomorrow, and we have full ATC. That'll be like real life flying then. We've got full ATC. We won't be on Unicom once. But, you know, we'll wait and see how that is. I'm hoping it will be just as busy. I mean, it's a Saturday today, so it does tend to be a bit busy on a Saturday, I think. I'm pretty sure. But, you know, hopefully, it'll be nice. Be very nice for us to get some ATC and all that, but we'll wait and see at the moment. Oh, there we go. We have a contact me on 130.95 from French Control.
Right now, 53 Whiskey, you with me?
Right, I think he's talking to someone else at the moment. They're not getting any reply though. Yeah, I don't think they're getting any reply.
France Control, today Finland and Alpha Sierra Heavy Flight level 30.
Finnair 9 Alpha Sierra, good morning. Report approaching Medellin.
Okay, Finland and Alpha will go approaching now Medellin.
Paris Control, hello. Skyways 258 with you, flight level 360.
Skyways 258, good morning. Report Ibodi.
Report Abodi, Skyways 258. So, yeah, when we're at Abodi, we'll give them a little call. I don't know why that is, totally. I guess that's when we enter their sector, probably. As we're not totally in their sector
France Control,
yet.
Ryanair 53 Whiskey, climbing through flight level 290 for 330.
Ryanair 53 Whiskey, roger, climb flight level 330. What is your requested level today?
Requested level today 370, Ryanair 53 Whiskey.
Ryanair 53 Whiskey, roger, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Ryanair 53 Whiskey.
Nice, we have some ATC then. So V-Pilot was obviously wrong about the time that they're logging off. I don't know, I think V-Pilot gets things messed up sometimes. For most controllers, it doesn't even give an estimated log-off time. It just says, like, unknown or something. So, I don't know, I don't think we can trust it, but oh well. So yeah, we'll report to the controller at Abodi, and we're hitting there in about 25 miles time. Till then, we can sort of chill out for about 25 miles. Won't be very long, will it? About 5 minutes, probably. Nice looking plane there, gotta say. I'm guessing that's when we enter his sector, so that's
1
that's when he'll give us a
Romeo
squawk
Lima,
code.
contact London 127.825. Bye bye.
And contact in the London 127.825, and thank you very much, goodbye, and have a nice day. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima.
Bye bye.
Right, we're at Bodie in 23 miles, so
Ryanair 8838, you're just about to leave control airspace. Continue on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
122 destination on the right, 8381.
it's nice when you get ATC. It makes it a bit more real world, isn't it? It's like a little bit more fun. Like you get actual real controllers and stuff. Yeah, arrival speed at the moment is 136. We'll report to the controller in 18 miles time. We're currently 41 minutes into the flight already. That's gone quick. We've got about an hour and 7 minutes until landing, so that leads to a total flight time of an hour and 43, which is 10 minutes shorter than what?
France Control, good morning, Scandinavian 28 Kilo, we're coming in for further.
No wait, it's not an hour and 1 minute.
Inbound Argos.
Hour and 6.
Skyhaven 28 kilo, good morning.
So we
Squawk
should be about 5 minutes earlier than
5740.
planned, based on what's in brief has said. Hopefully, that'll be nice.
740, Scandinavian 280.
So here we are, we're hitting a Bodie in 13 miles, give him a call. I don't know when that... I don't think he gave the same instruction to a Finnair as well. I'm not sure where... Is it? I think it was Finnair. Can't see it anywhere on the radar, but... Who knows?
Ground control, CSA 1357, bonjour, flight level 380.
CSA 1357, bonjour. Report rapport.
Direct rapport, CSA 1357.
CSA 1357, report rapport, please.
Report.
Right, there's a bit of weather as well, showing up on our
Scandinavian
thing there.
28 kilo identified, climb flight level 360.
Flight level 360, Scandinavian 280.
I think we're okay though. So yeah, this control is covering the whole of France, not just Paris upper control, so whatever. What says on Vatsim is wrong, I think that's what it is. They are covering green control as well.
Finnair Alpha Sierra, we are middle in now.
Finnair 9 Alpha Sierra, roger. In this direction, can you accept flight level 390?
Finnair Alpha Sierra FM.
Finnair 9 Alpha Sierra, thanks. Climb flight level 390.
Okay, climb to flight level 390, Finnair Alpha Sierra.
We're at a Bodie, Skyways 258.
Skyways 258, thanks. Squawk 5723.
Squawk 5723, Skyways 258. 5723. 5723. There we go, that's that plugged in, write that down. That's all ready then, so that's why I'm guessing that's when we just entered his sector.
Skyways
Control, bonjour, Oral 319 with you, flight level 360, inbound 17
I think
miles
he was
from
talking to me
Eboli.
then, but he got stood on by somebody else, so I didn't hear.
Skyways 258, maintain flight level 360.
We'll maintain 360, Skyways 258. Cool, yeah, I don't know why he's telling us to maintain.
LL 319,
Okay.
good morning, maintain flight level 360.
Maintaining level 360, Oral 319, good morning.
Morning.
So cool, we're on French control now. We should be with French control for quite some time now, unless they log off at any point. London control is currently still online. We've got full ATC down in Heathrow as well. No proper ATIS currently, unfortunately, but no mind. We'll have to wait until, but there's no text ATIS, so we'll need to wait for the voice ATIS to pop up on in range. We're not currently in range of it yet. We are still like 400 miles from Heathrow. Yeah, 390. So we're still quite far away. Currently got a 5-knot headwind as well. That's kind of nice. Pretty straightforward route today, which is quite nice. It's sort of like, like nice and simple. It's basically straight on, isn't it? Yeah, all the way to Heathrow. It's a nice livery, yes. It's very nice. I'll take a screenshot. I'm pretty sure I haven't actually got a saved screenshot for this livery. so we could do with one. There we go. Because I take them and then sort of like look at them and then make sure they're good for thumbnails, and then I just save them as thumbnails. So then if we ever fly this plane again, I'll use it as a thumbnail for the video. It's always good to have, you know, thumbnails that we can use. Plenty of thumbnails. There's a little contrail behind us. Fuel's looking good for arrival. Yeah, about 233 miles to descent, so what's that, like 40 minutes? And I'm going to get that thing that like you really like. It's when you go from, when you finish one control and they pass you on to another one instead of Unicom. Like, that hasn't happened for ages. So that'll be quite interesting. But I don't know, it's very busy on Vatsim today. For, you know, this early in the morning. It's quite nice. We have got a little patch of weather there. It's actually red in parts. But hopefully, yeah, I think we're avoiding that. Are there any weather reports on Active Sky? We'll give it a look. There's no Active Sky reports, so who knows? And the latest weather has come through for Heathrow. It's now 10 degrees, QNH 1017. Clouds are now broken at 1400 feet. Oh my god, they're just getting worse. These clouds are not good today, and 080 at 7 knots, so I'm not sure whether we'll be given 9 left or 9 right, but it'll definitely be a 09 of some sort. Amsterdam's getting packed. There's 12 planes on the ground at Amsterdam. Heathrow's only got 6. There is actually a Fly UK currently on the ground in Heathrow. It would be nice to see if the model matching I've installed works. It would be great. Have to wait and see. Our model actually isn't totally up to scratch though, because there's a Dash 8D here in our area, and it's
CSA 1357, you're entering my airspace, squawk 5676.
Squawk 5676, CSA 1357, rapport.
France control, LL 319 is ready for descent.
LL 319, descent, flight level 260.
Descent flight level 260, LL 319.
CSA 1357 identified. In this direction it needs to be odd flight level number, so 370 or 390, please advise.
Request 390, CSA 1357.
CSA 1357, roger, climb flight level 390.
Climbing flight level 390, CSA 1357.
There are lots of people like
Finnair 9
who have the
Alpha
wrong
Sierra, direct to
altitude. Because you do find that, like, sometimes I've had it before where SimBrief gives you an altitude that you can't use.
Finnair 9 Alpha Sierra, direct to
I don't get why people talk over each other, like, it just confuses me. And it happens all the time. And it's just like, why? Why are you talking over people? Right, we're in range of London Centre now. We're not in range, however, of what it's called, Heathrow 80. So we'll pre-tune London Centre, so 12782. Because it's the whole London Centre, I think. It looks quite nice down there. No proper clouds, no weather really. We have got a bit of weather showing on our weather radar over there, but hasn't really crossed our path at all, so hasn't been much of a problem for us, which is nice. We'll definitely be more cloudy once we get over the UK. Right now we're currently over, I think we're just crossing into Paris, Paris's area of control. And we're passing the Troy VOR in 50 miles. So that's roughly where we are. Playbacks on today's stream so far, not bad at all. Haven't really heard much from ATC since going onto their frequency. Has given a direct to a few planes, however we don't really need one because our route is pretty much direct. We could be given like direct Abner or something like that, but that's a bit pointless really, so no need for us to get a direct to anywhere really. Whenever I'm in the position to get like a shortcut from ATC, like an ATC that gives shortcuts to other people, I'm always like not really in the right place to get it. It's a shame really. Right, I'm in range of Southend Atis now, which means that sooner or later I will be in range of Heathrow Atis. As Southend and Heathrow, they're not too far apart in terms of, you know, if I was to go direct to Southend or direct to Heathrow, they'd be roughly the same. So hopefully, I don't know, sometimes though when V-Pilot, I learnt this when we were flying to Melbourne last week. V-Pilot was like Melbourne Centre's in range of you. I tuned to Melbourne Centre, no not Melbourne Centre, Melbourne ATIS. Couldn't hear the ATIS at all. So sometimes that happens, unfortunately.
Lufthansa Cargo 8273, continue on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye, thanks for the help.
122.8, thank you for service by Lufthansa Cargo 8273.
UPS 690, you are also leaving my airspace, continue on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
Unicom 122.8, good day, over. UPS 690.
But we have got a bit of weather.
LL 319, continue descent at your discretion on Unicom 122.8, over.
128 descending my description, LL 319, thank you very much, bye bye.
Bye bye.
See, unfortunately, we do appear to have some weather. I think that weather's going to ignore us. Just a little patch floating around. It's mostly yellow though, there's no red in there. It's just yellow and green pixels, mainly green, so we should, even if we hit that, and it'd be something to turn on the, seatbelt signs about, but nothing else. Someone's on about there.
Good morning, Speedbird 51, climbing flight level 330 now, it's at
Speedbird 51, good morning, climb flight level 350.
Climbing flight level 350, Speedbird 51.
Hey, so sending a message in like chat saying stop with the dots please to an Iberia, like the ATC. Who knows why?
Canadian 28 kilo, continue on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
Oh, that patch of weather's getting a bit larger.
28 kilo. Thank you and au revoir.
There's bits of pink in there. I think pink is turbulent. I'm not totally sure. But that is a bit of nasty weather.
Scandinavian 7705, you may also continue on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
1228, Scandinavian 7705. Bye bye.
Hopefully
Pink Sparrow 4, continue on
hopefully that weather
Unicom
doesn't bother us.
122.8. Bye bye.
It'd be nice.
Pink Sparrow 4, continue on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
That weather seems to be clearing a little bit now, I don't know. Hopefully it just avoids us. It's not near us at the moment, so I think it's that patch over there maybe.
Unicom 122.8, Pink Sparrow 4, dankeschön.
We've got some, like, you know, rain-y clouds. Well, that's got big there. I think pink is turbulence. On the Airbus, pink was turbulence. Actually, let's check it out. If I click weather, the pink should disappear because it's no longer tracking turbulence. Oh, there, the pink's gone. So the pink is turbulence. That's what pink is. I turn it back on and the pink might appear again. Actually, it doesn't because, oh, it does now. There's a bit there. Teeny bit pink there. That is heading towards me, actually. I don't know. Stay away, weather. We should get a weather update from Heathrow in about 5 minutes' time. Something like that. So, at the moment it's still pretty calm.
Transavia 091, please
Just-
reset the squawk
just
5604.
Just very rainy. No, not rainy. Very cloudy, unfortunately. But there we go. It's the UK. What are you gonna do? It's cloudy. Yeah, the clouds are broken
Transavia
at
091,
1400.
reset squawk 5604.
Right, 290 miles to go.
Center, good day, Avianca 330, Foxtrot flight of 320, inbound top 2.
Yeah, that weather's not looking too nice.
Avianca 330 Foxtrot, good morning, squawk 5644.
Squawk 56444 for Avianca 330 Foxtrot.
Right, there's a plane just ahead of us. I think it's going the other way.
Easy 11 Whiskey Golf,
37,000.
contact London 127.825. Bye bye.
There is, it's a Ryanair going to Geneva from Gatwick, currently at 37,000. That's it there. We should see Ryanair.
Easy 11 Whiskey Golf, London 127.825. Bye bye.
Thanks very much for the tips.
We'll be able to see it fly past the window. This is what's cool about Vatsim. You can just like see it. There you go. Zoom. There goes the Ryanair. It's cool that. And if they have model matching for Fly UK, they'll see a Fly UK 737 as well.
Avianca 330 Foxtrot identified. Are you able flight level 340 in this direction?
Affirmative, Avianca 330 Foxtrot.
Avianca 330 Foxtrot, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Avianca 330 Foxtrot.
On that plane heading to Heathrow is KLM 1244. It's just ahead of us, so it'll definitely be at Heathrow before us. At the moment, this is thinking about 10 minutes before us. The plane to Frankfurt is bang on ETA with me, so this could get interesting. I don't know. At the moment, yeah, we're planning 09 left. I don't know what we're gonna get. Might need to be put into a hold or something, one of us, as there is obviously, you know, me and the Frankfurt plane are due in at identical times. So yeah, be interesting. However, their ground speed's 432, my ground speed's 435, so going slightly quicker. I'm not sure if that makes any difference when it's that small an amount. That wind, that sort of weather looks like it's clearing now. That's nice. Okay, Heathrow approach is now offline. We only have Heathrow Tower. That's interesting. I think actually though, I forget, Centre's online, so Centre Convector is in. So that's the thing, you don't need approach if there's Centre, luckily. They can land us right. I mean, they can clear us for landing, Centre, because Centre can do everything, like, because of the rank they are. Like, so the way it works, delivery can only do delivery, then ground can do delivery and ground, then tower can do all the stuff on the ground and tower, and then Centre can do, approach can do tower and all the stuff on the ground, and then Centre can also do approach. It's like that. Basically, you just take whatever ATC there is, the highest level of ATC available in the area, unless there's like a special restriction, in which case, with us, we're currently part of Paris upper control, so unless you're, you know, if you're below flight level, I think 250, you don't get 80, yeah, 245. So if you're below flight level 245, you don't get ATC, so the people on the ground don't get it.
All stations, France Control will be closing in 5 minutes, closing in 5 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to have no ATC over France in 5 minutes' time. That's interesting. So we might get Unicom ready then, actually. 122.8, because we'll probably be on Unicom before we exit their sector.
France Control, good day. Italia 108, flight level 340, inbound Hotel Oscar Charlie.
Italia 108, buongiorno, thanks for the call. I'm gonna close in the next couple of minutes, so please continue on Unicom 122.8. Sorry about that, talk to you next time.
Roger, Alitalia 108.
In this case, Avianca 330 Foxtrot request frequency change to Unicom.
Avianca 330 Foxtrot, Roger, you can continue on Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Thank you very much, have a good day. Bye-bye, Avianca 330 Foxtrot.
Also, Heathrow Approach just came back online. That's nice. So Heathrow Approach we do have back. It's the same guy, so I don't know, he must have just gone offline for like a minute and then came back on. So I'm pretty sure we're all going to go on to Unicom in the next 2 minutes.
DC-135 server request change, frequency change, 122.8.
Olympic 27 Lima Victor, contact London 127.825, bye-bye.
We might be able to get, I don't think we're in range of London really at the moment, so.
Was switching to 127.82. Thank you very much. Have a good day. 27 Lima Victor.
All stations, France Control is now closing. Please all continue on 122.8. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Right. Over to Unicom. Before we do that, let's try and grab Heathrow ATIS on our other com. So 118. No, that's the tower. 128. 128.075. 07. There we go. 128.07. That is not even registering. That is the right frequency, right? 128.075. Obviously, you don't see the 5 in this plane. Yeah, it's the right frequency. We're just not in range of it. Or it doesn't exist. Who knows what? Who knows which one? But whatever it is, we're not in range of them, so who knows? It's one of those things where, like, it says we're in range of them and we're actually not. It's one of those. So for now, we'll just continue on Unicom. Hopefully we'll get picked up by London Control. I'll pre-tune them now. 12782, like that. And we'll contact them when we get a contact me message from them. And Heathrow approach, as I said, is back online now. They were offline for like 3 or 4 minutes and then suddenly went back online for some reason. I don't know why that is, but they did. We're not in range of Heathrow 80s at the moment. Yeah, it would have been nice to have ATC all the way to London, but oh well. So in the end, they went offline at 9 o'clock, so half hour after it said they were going offline. We'll request controller info for London, and it doesn't know what time they're going offline anyway. Totally useless. Absolutely useless. We'll try and grab ATIS for... Oh, there you go. I've been able to grab the Heathrow ATIS via requesting controller info. That's interesting. So even though they're not giving it on VatSpy, according to VatSpy at least, I can grab it on here. So it's information Romeo 820. It's automatic. Runway in use 09 left. We're going to take 7,000 then. Transition altitude. Surface wind 080 at 7 knots. Varying between 040 and 120, visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 1,400 feet, temperature 10, QNH 1017. We're running single runway operations like in real life. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So they're running like in real life. Heathrow's gone down to single operation, like single runway operations. So we're going to have to use 09 left, which is the one that we planned, quite luckily. That's nice. Okay, so we're definitely going to get 09 left then, because they're only using one runway at the moment. 9 right is out of action. I knew one of them was out of action in real life. I didn't know which one. I didn't know if they'd be exercising that in the simulator. We've had the new weather through for Heathrow, actually, the one from 20 minutes ago. Clouds are now broken at 1,700 feet. That's a little bit nicer. That is a little bit nicer, and we are approaching our descent in 80 miles. We might. I'm not sure whether we'll be on UK control by then. We enter UK control at Dimmel. That's where we enter UK control, so we'll probably be descending when they contact us. That's interesting. Okay. So it confirmed that we're using 09 left. Transition level 7,000 feet. Cool. Cool. And we have full ATC in as well. So we have London Centre, we have Heathrow approach, then Tower. In terms of stands, we will look for Terminal 2. Anywhere in Terminal 2. So we'll see on that what we get. We might end up with having to hold, I don't know, they're only using one runway, and there are 2 planes due in within 6 minutes of me, one of which is pretty much identical time, so have to wait and see what we get there. So we are descending in 60 miles. This flight just went quick. Well, we've had 8 playbacks on the stream, that's very good. I'm amazed. Right, we'll set auto brakes when we descend. We'll descend down to 180 maybe for ETVAX. That sounds kind of good. Possibly, or maybe 7,000 for big, I don't know. We'll wait and see what they give us actually when we contact London Control. I reckon they'll give us 18,000. So I'll probably pre-tune 18,000. Maybe we'll get a contact me before we end up in London, like before we end up having to descend, but I don't know that. because they might want us to contact them over, like, just before entering their sector, in which case we'll get that. It would have been nice if Paris Control had stayed online, because we would have had someone to do with descent clearance and all that before the madness of London Control. London Control can be quite busy. I think it's okay though. We've got 9 planes currently on the ground in Heathrow, including 1 Fly UK. That's nice. We've got 1 Fly UK at least then. We're passing Copal, we're 40 miles from descent now, 50 actually. I've got no weather issues at all. So for now I'll set this down to 18,000, we'll see what we get later. Has gone very quick this flight, that's for certain, and then tomorrow we're going to be jumping in the 7-8 to do 2 flights, that should be interesting. Quite cloudy, I don't know, it still doesn't look like mega cloudy right now. We'll see when we're over Heathrow, I think. So we've got 188 miles to run, descending at about 44 miles. Aren't we in range of the ATIS yet? Saying that it doesn't really matter because I've got the ATIS. I found that as a little sort of way around listening to the ATIS. It's quite, I don't know, for some reason, unfortunately, it just wouldn't show up. On, yeah, I don't get that, but it wouldn't show up. I'm trying to find Heathrow on Vatsim. Yeah, for some reason, Heathrow, yeah, the ATIS itself doesn't have any text info at all. But I can get it by requesting controller info. Right, let's try pre-tuning the ATIS to see if we have anything. No, we don't. Not at the moment. We don't.
Transition level, flight level 70. Surface wind 080. 7 knots varying between 040 and 120 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 1,400 feet. Temperature +10. Dew point +5. QNH 1017. Single runway operations. Pilots are reminded that readback of ATC instructions and clearances is mandatory. Pilots are to exercise caution when maneuvering in the runway holding areas as wingtip clearance is not assured. Acknowledge a receipt of information Romeo. And report aircraft type and current QNH on first contact with Heathrow.
Okay, so it's
information Romeo. Time 08.
Information Romeo we have at the moment, so and we need to, so I'll write that down. Advise aircraft type and QNH on first contact. Cool. So we'll be descending quite soon. So when we first contact the approach, we'll be like, yeah, this is Skyways 258 type 737-800 QNH 1017 or something like that. Oh, I don't think we'll say QNH if we're on standard pressure though. You don't normally. I don't know. That's what I've wrote down. So at the moment we've got information Romeo. From I think that might be a bit old though, possibly. It's still 10 degrees and still 1017 down there though, so it fits. And they're using 09 left.
080. 7 knots varying between 040.
We've got contact me from London Centre 127.82.
Push back and start.
Cool.
Easy, sorry. I think I've got easy 8385 first for push and start. Is approved QNH 1016 face west.
Yeah, easy 3695.
No, I think I had somebody else first though. Easy 8385 London.
Easy 8385 negative, not ready for pushback and start. I didn't call you.
Sorry, my memory's failing me. Easy 3695 push and start approved face west QNH 1016.
Very busy on there.
Push and start face west,
Control
easy
here.
3695.
Delta Alpine 9 Tango Golf, Star 109 Gatwick, A320 clearance to Charles de Gaulle.
So busy.
Your flight plan's still invalid. You can't. Well, in fact, that's actually fine for me. Stand by for PDC.
Roger, thank you.
Hello London Control, Skyways 258 with you, flight level 360.
Skyways 258, hello London Control, LSO 1 hotel arrival, Heathrow landing 09 left, when ready descend flight level 180, level by XVAX.
Expect LSO 1 hotel arrival, runway 09 left. Can you repeat the descent altitude please, Skyways 258?
When ready descend level 180, level by XVAX.
Flight level 180 by XVAX, Skyways 258.
American 548, climb flight level 290.
Cool, so down to...
level 290, American 53.
So down to 180 at XVAX, we've already got that plugged in. Already got that
David 2537,
plugged in,
further
so
descent at your
should be
discretion,
good.
monitor to Unicom 122.8, good morning.
Thanks
So
for
we're
ATC, descend on
descending
discretion,
in
Unicom
7
1
miles.
David 2537, good morning.
So down to...
440, descend flight level 100.
Right now, 3 Golf Victor 3000 feet.
Runway 3 Golf Victor, thanks. Squawk cadet, climb out flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100 with the ident. Right now, 3 Golf Victor.
Runway 74 Alpha Quebec, redirect Ampton, climb flight level 290.
So as I thought, we're descending 180 by XVAX.
Whiskey call Amsterdam 125.
So we'll be doing that in 2 miles time.
Over to Amsterdam 2575, good morning, 360.
Scandinavian 108, climb flight level 230.
It's very busy on London Control as always. Right, let's get ourselves descending down then. That's our descent mark, we've just hit it. We've got our QNH plugged in, we'll activate that at 7,000.
London Control, Cafe 1995 with you, flight level 360, and we're fully ready for descent.
Cathay 1995, hello London Control, Zebra 1 Golf arrival for Gatwick, landing runway 08 right, descent flight level 220.
Zebra 1 Golf, runway 08 right, descent flight level 220, Cafe 1995.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima to right heading 02, correction 010 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 05 left.
San Hello, Springbok 264, flight level 360.
In Manchester, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima.
Sorry, Lufthansa, that was blocked.
London Control, Skyways 189, 3000, climbing 6000, Brooklyn spot 5 kilo out of Heathrow.
Goes 189, hello London Control, score cadet, climb out flight level 110.
Squad then climb off level 110, Skyways 189.
Control Alpine 9 Tango Golf, Star 109, A320, ready for push and
Why do
start.
people always talk over each
Easy
other?
11 Whiskey Golf, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Whiskey.
Springbok 264, hello London Control, route direct Logan, it's a Logan 1 hotel arrival, your routing's incorrect, route direct Logan.
Direct Logan, Logan 1 hotel arrival. Apologies for the inconvenience, Springbok 264.
Springbok 264, no problem, descend level 250, that's to be level by Logan, please.
Level 250, level by Logan, Springbok 264.
London Control, hello, good afternoon, good morning. United 35, stand 20, London Gatwick, Boeing 738, QNH 1016. Requesting clearance to Manchester.
Clearance via PDC, check your private messages, please.
London Control, allow 316 with you, passing 4,000 for 6,000 initially.
Hello 316, hello London Control, score cadet, climb out flight level 180.
Then flight over 180 for
London Control, easy 62, Victor X-ray, stand 24, Airbus A319 at Bristol, with PDC, we're ready, push and start.
62 Victor X-ray, push and start approved, QNH at Bristol 1015.
Push and start approved, QNH 1015, easy 62, Victor X-ray.
Killer 12440, descend flight level 80.
So at the moment we're looking pretty much on course for flight level 180 by FX.
108 right for ET51 Uniform Delta.
Ryan 867 behind, departing EasyJet A320 via Juliet 4, line up 08 right behind.
Behind departing EasyJet, line up and wait to right behind, traffic inside, Ryan 867.
Skyways at 189, climb flight level 180.
Climb level 180, Skyways 189.
Rhino 3 Golf Victor, climb flight level 190, redirect Ampton.
190, Rhino 3 Golf Victor.
Rhino 3 Golf Victor, redirect Ampton, climb flight level 190.
What on earth? It's so busy. I don't know what that noise is when some people talk.
190, Rhino 3 Golf Victor.
So Rhino 3 Golf Victor, climb flight level 190, redirect Ampton.
Direct Ampton, flight level 190, Rhino 3 Golf Victor.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, call the tower 118.625 today.
It's crazy busy.
Thank you very much, goodbye, see you next time.
Cathay 1995, descend flight level 140, level by Ampton.
Descend flight level 140, level by Ampton, Cathay 1995.
American 548, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Cathay 3.
Papa 9 Tango Golf, star 109, A320 at Gatwick with clearance, push and start.
By 9 Tango Golf, push approved, face west, QNH is 1016.
106 face south, push start approved, Papa 9 Tango Golf.
London, easy 3695, ready for taxi.
It's so busy on this frequency. Like,
taxi, left Romeo, right Juliet, hold Juliet 4.
It's absolutely mad. It's just like listening, see if they can call me
Romeo
at some
Juliet,
point,
hold Juliet 4,
like
easy 3695.
full. Problem is, the whole of London, like they control the whole of England and Wales pretty much.
5,000 on the Asthma 10 departure out of Manchester.
Thomas Cook
And Gatwick.
Good morning, London Control.
Gatwick is busy, and it's got no ATC. So it's just absolute chaos.
Booking ident and up to 280, Kestrel 2848.
Speed 823, hello London Control, climb flight level 310, Bovingdon 1 Bravo arrival.
Bovingdon 1 Bravo, climb 310, speedboard 823, thanks.
Right, London Control, good morning, Red Hawk 76, we're Dave fan on the ground at Red Hill, request engine and rate to start for the London Heli Lanes northbound VFR.
The Red Hawk 76, so don't control Red Hill, what you can do though is call me once airborne for a service, remain outside the Gatwick control zone.
We're outside the control zone, call out 1 for service, Red Hawk 76.
Easy 51 Uniform Delta, score cadet, climb out flight level 70.
Climb level 70 and score code out for EC51 Uniform Delta.
86708, right clear takeoff, surface wind at Gatwick, 060 degrees 9 knots.
Clear takeoff 08 right, runner 867.
74 Alpha Quebec, monitor Unicom 122.8 morning.
I've pre-tuned approach for...
316, climb flight level 290.
I've pre-tuned approach now for Heathrow, so we should be good.
Climb flight level 290.
And that's how busy it is here. It's just like constant, so busy. But for now,
2640, descend flight
pretty
level
good.
160, level by Sabre.
Flight level 160 by Sabres from 264.
We're looking like we are going to hit 180 at
FSX. Juliet 1, line up and wait, runway 08 right.
Flight level 808 right by Juliet 1, speed 19255.
So we're getting ourselves down to 18,000 for FSX, and then from there it's basically just into the airport. It's a bit 7,000 for Biggin Hill, which is big.
865, 800 feet climbing to 6,000 feet on the order.
And we'll set our all brakes to 2 as well.
867, score cadet, climb out flight level 70.
We'll check 090 is set and 110.3 set, so
Killer 124,
we're all good.
Call Heathrow at 1190.725, good morning.
Skies 189, level off level 180.
Skies 189 on London, climb flight level 390.
Climb level 390, Skies 189.
Running 3
Not sure Alpine 9 Tango Golf ready for taxi.
So busy on
Flight level
frequencies.
250, Ryanair 3 Golf
It's like
Victor.
loads of people.
Negative 290.
290, thanks, there were 2 stations then, cheers.
Alpine 9 Tango Golf ready for taxi.
Alpine 9 Tango Golf, you can taxi left for Romeo, right Juliet, hold Juliet 4.
Romeo Juliet Juliet 4 for Alpine 9 Tango Golf.
Right, we're about 2,500 feet now from where we need to be.
62 X-ray Victor.
And we've got 10 miles to do that. We're bang on course looking at that green line.
66 X-ray Victor, taxi on Golf X-ray runway 09.
Taxi Golf Golf X-ray runway 09, easy 62 Victor X-ray.
G51 Uniform Delta, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, 351 Uniform Delta.
Running 3 Golf Victor, nothing firm for you at Unicom 228, good morning.
Right, I'm going to plug in a little bit of vertical speed
Unicom
here.
122.8 for Ryanair 3 Golf Victor, thanks, bye bye.
Ryanair 867, climb down flight level 110.
Climb flight level 110, Ryanair 867.
Skies 258, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Skyways 258.
We are currently 4,800 feet above the ground with 300 knots.
Yep, please listen on the frequency. The speed restriction is 250 knots or less below 10,000 feet. So squawk it out, report your passing altitude.
We are now at 5,000 feet. So
Okay, you should be following the standard instrument departure. It doesn't look like you're doing that. Please follow the SID.
Alright, it doesn't look like that guy knows what he's doing. Like, he talked over me, and obviously
Descend flight level 110.
I was already in the middle of a conversation, so the fact that he cut in is a bit annoying. And then he's, by the sounds of it, not following proper procedures. So what's going on?
Good afternoon, good
It's just like a
evening,
ton of
good
people
morning, London Center, KLM 741 Heavy at flight level 240, request climbing to flight level 400.
What an absolute bomb fest. It looks like the children have woken up now, so I'm going to close very shortly. If you are with me, just remain in frequency and I'll try and hand off what I can, but that's absolutely ridiculous.
Right, Red Hawk 76 with Heathrow direct
listen
at
out, if something's
119.75
transmitting,
CF.
you do not transmit. It's very simple.
It's going absolutely crazy.
Skies 258, call your cleared level to Heathrow direct at 119.725, good day.
Contact Heathrow approach 119.725, Skyways 258.
Victor Kilo Kilo, you can monitor Unicom now, 122.8, good morning.
Unicom, good luck, Victor Kilo Kilo.
Easy 1-1 Whiskey Golf.
Right. Heathrow approach low, Skyways 258, passing flight level 160 for flight level 120, type 737-800.
Skyways 258 Heathrow, good morning to you. It'll be landing runway 09 left at Heathrow, maintain flight level 120 on reaching.
Yeah, we'll send and maintain flight level 120, expect runway 09 left, Skyways 258. Okay, so, yeah.
KLM 1244, Heathrow director.
Get ourselves down to the flight level, correct flight level 120. We were handed off a little bit early because London Control's disconnecting because of all the chaos that was going on there. Some people who don't know what they're doing, unfortunately. Right, we'll turn on seatbelts. I don't know, I'm having problems with my phone connecting to Wi-Fi so I can do the stream. So
Skyways 258, descend flight level 80, leave begin heading to 80 degrees, speed 250 knots.
Descend 8,000 after begin, can you repeat the heading and speed 250 knots, Skyways 258.
Skyways 258 nearly, it's flight level 80 and it's heading 280 degrees after begin.
Heading 280 after begin, Skyways 258. So down to 8,000 and then 280 on the heading after bigging. So we'll get that plugged in ready now. Time to descend down to 250 knots as well. So get ourselves slowed down and ready. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Wi-Fi is being a bit dodgy, I guess. Luckily, my computer has Ethernet, so no problems with connection on the computer. Yet.
London approach today, Springbok 264, 15,000, descending to flight level 80 with information Romeo.
Springbok 264, Heathrow, good morning to you. It's landing runway 09 left at Heathrow. There's no delay. Continue towards Lambo and you can keep high speed.
We'll continue towards Lambo. We'll keep the high speed. Thank you, Springbok 264.
Heathrow Director, good morning, Red Hawk 76. We're at Dauphin with 5 on board. Currently 1,200 to about 7 miles southeast of Ockham. We're going to be routing into you, if possible, via Hotel 9 and northbound for a quick stop at Heathrow and then continuing Hotel 9 northbound to Denham, please.
Right, for some reason,
calling Heathrow,
there you go.
Breaking up at the beginning, so again the call sign only.
It's Red Hawk 76.
Unfortunately, this thing didn't slow down
Red
properly.
Hawk 76.
It is now slowing down.
Stand by.
It is now choosing to slow down correctly this time. And we are descending correctly now down to 220.
Skyways 258, leave big disregard.
Didn't hear what he said there. He began talking to me and then stopped. Right, this thing stopped its descent now. Because it's trying to get down to 220 knots, unfortunately. Yeah, he started talking to me, then just stopped halfway through a sentence. Okay. Right, plane, come on, please descend. This plane doesn't want to descend. There we go, it's starting to descend now, finally.
Red Kite 76, squawk 7030.
7030, Red Hawk 76.
We'll select heading after big. We'll get this down to 10 nautical mile range now. We'll tune the ILS, like pre-tune it, they go 110.3. Yeah, and 090 set on the course, yeah. So just get this thing down to 8,000, which is what's currently plugged in. And once we pass big, they go set heading select now, round to 280.
Scandinavian 264, leave Lamborn heading 260 degrees, speed 250 knots.
Cloud doesn't look that bad at the moment, I don't know.
Skyways 25, Chicago Springbok 264, leave Lamborn heading 260 degrees, speed 250 knots.
Lambo 260 on the heading and 250 on the speed, Springbok 264.
Waiting for something from ATC here. Again, began talking to me and then just stopped. For someone else, so rip.
Hello, good morning, London approach. This is Lufthansa Heavy 997 with you. Flight level 60, flying on flight level 390.
Lufthansa 997, good morning, climb flight level 150.
Climbing flight level 150 for Lufthansa 997.
Waiting for something from ATC here.
Red Hawk 76, apologies for the delay, I'm just dealing with some technical issues myself.
No worries, we'll hold at Ockham and then we'll just remain outside of Cass by Oxshot West for you.
Roger, okay, I can help you there. You can clear it into Control Airspace Hotel 9 via Oxshot, hold at Sunbury Lock for the moment.
We need to get clearance down below 8,000 now.
Okay, cleared into Cass Hotel 9 via Oxshot West, standard operating altitudes and hold at Sunbury Locks, Red Hawk 76.
Red Hawk 76, correct, London QNH 1017.
1017, and we're right just to go direct to Sunbury for this.
Red Hawk 76, AFAM, VFR.
Brilliant, direct Sunbury VFR, thanks, Red Hawk 76.
need to descend past 8,000 at the moment anyway, as it's, look at this, it's a really tiny descent because we still need to be, I didn't look,
Heathrow Director, good morning. Speedbird 1306, just on the Altib 1 kilo departure.
Speedbird 1306, Heathrow, good morning. Squawk ident, report your passing altitude.
Speedbird 1306, passing 4,000 feet.
Speedbird 1306, roger, fly heading 340 degrees.
All a bit chaotic at the moment.
340 degrees, Speedbird 1306.
We'll get tower preaching on
Speedbird 1306, climb flight level 140, good breakthrough flight level 90, please.
So again, please, Speedbird 1306.
Speedbird 1306, in fact, disregard. Stop the turn heading 360 degrees.
Roger, 360 degrees ahead in.
Scandin, Springbok 264, descend flight level 70.
Down to flight level 70, Springbok 264.
We're waiting on instructions from ATC here, but I'm not getting anything at the moment. So we're just going to sit here at 8,000 for now, I guess.
Skyways 258, turn left heading 270 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, turn left heading 270, Skyways 258. So speed, oh great, how do I take control of this now? Speed intervention, there we go. 220 and over to 270 knot. 270 on there. So heading and up to 220 knots now. Bit chaotic, isn't it? Tons going on at the moment. There we go, we're getting back on course now, I think. Hopefully. Could do a descending down to a little bit lower at the moment, but for now we've just been given 8,000 and we're just sitting here, so.
Speedbird 1306, climb now, flight level 140.
So 140, easy, Speedbird 1306.
Currently 11 planes on the ground at Heathrow right now, so it's all a little bit chaotic. There's no arrival planes, they're all 11 are departing.
255 with you, flight level 70, inbound begin.
Speedbird 9255, Heathrow, good morning to you. Direct begin, maintain high speed for the moment, landing runway 09 left.
Direct begin, maintain high speed, and landing runway 09 left. And good morning to you too, Speedbird 9255.
This is why it's nice to have ATC.
Red Hawk 769, Bedford, standing operating altitudes VFR, report approaching Bedford.
Standard operating altitudes VFR and we'll report approaching Bedford to Red Hawk 76.
Springbok 264, turn right heading 270 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Route 270 and speed 220, Springbok 264.
Skyways 258, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1016.
QNH 1016, descend 4,000 feet, Skyways 258.
Skyways 258, correct, you have 24 miles, runway 09 left.
24 miles, runway 09 left, Skyways 258. Right, down to 4,000 now, and QNH is now 1016, so we'll get that set. This plane's choosing not to descend for some reason. There we go, it is now for some reason, I don't know, it took a bit of time for it to start descending, I guess. It's going to have to do quite a quick descent to get us back on course. We'll do an altitude intervention as we have been cleared now past this. There, altitude intervention. I think it did that. Probably it's on this side, the altitude intervention button. In fact, I think I already pressed it correctly the other 2 times. I don't know what's going on anymore with this plane, but we'll let it do what it wants, I guess. No, this thing's now descending properly, I think. Hopefully, right, standard pressure is set now, 1016.
Heathrow broadcast, any station 119725, if you read this transmission, talk to me.
Readability 5.
Stuart 1306, reading you 5x5.
Roger, Skyways 258, turn right now, heading 360 degrees.
Right, heading 360, Skyways 258. So down now,
Bring up
turn
264,
right.
descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, 25 miles, 09 left.
Altitude 5,000, QNH 1016 from up 264.
Speedbird 9255, report your heading.
Current heading 276, speed of 95.
Speedbird 9255, roger, continue that as a radar heading, vectors ILS approach, landing 09 left.
Continue current heading, expect the radar vectors, no 09 left, speed of 95.
Right, back on course now. A little bit high, so I'm getting this thing to bring us down to 4,000 now.
Red Hawk 76, report if you have the field in sight. I assume you probably do.
A firm, Red Hawk 76.
Red Hawk 76, roger, contact Heathrow Tower now, please, 118.5.
Heathrow Tower 118.5, cheers for the great service, Red Hawk 76.
Skyways 258, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending 3,000 feet, Skyways 258. Right, we've been cleared down to 3,000 now. This thing is slowly catching back up to its descent path. Even though it says descent path unachievable, we seem to be okay.
Springbok 264, turn left, heading 250 degrees.
Left 250s from up 264.
Skyways 258, turn right, heading 050 degrees. When established, localise at runway 09 left, descend with the glide path.
Right heading... Oh, can you repeat the heading? When established on the glide path, runway 09 left, follow the glide path.
Right, 050 degrees, turn right now.
050, Skyways 258.
Skyways 258, correct, speed not less than 160 knots until 4 DME.
Not less than 160 knots until 4 DME, Skyways 258.
Springbok 264, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
So right, we've been cleared now.
4,000 feet, Springbok 264.
Right. We have been cleared down.
Springbok 264, speed 180 knots.
180 on the speed, Springbok 264.
Skyways 258, if not established, continue the right turn, heading 120 degrees.
Continue right turn 120, Skyways 258. We'll try and get ourselves established now. I'll click on the approach button.
Stuart 1306, we okay to resume navigation?
Sorry,
Say again for
calling me for a
264.
navigation. Yes, the Unicorn 122.8. Sorry, I had a connection drop out.
No problem, Speedbird 1306, 122.8, thank you, good morning.
Springbok 264, turn left, heading 180 degrees.
Left 180, Springbok 264.
Well, we're hopefully going to get established soon. I am telling it to follow. There you go, we've got
Skyways
Alma.
258, descend to altitude 2,000 feet further with the ILS.
Descend 2,000 feet with the ILS, Skyways 258. We're established now.
Skyways 258, roger, descend with the glide. Brake, Springbok 264, turn
What
left,
on
heading
earth?
120 degrees.
Our plane's messed up.
9 left, descend with the glide path.
Our plane's so messed up.
120 when established,
What's it
we'll descend
doing?
with the glide path, Springbok 264.
I don't know
Skyways
what.
258, you appear to be turning away from the localizer. Confirm you are established.
We are established. The plane was just following a bit of a weird track. We're trying to get back on course now, Skyways 258.
Yeah, Skyways 258, I'm going to break you off that approach. You're 7 miles from touchdown at 3,500 feet. You turn left, heading 360 degrees.
Turn left heading 360 degrees, Skyways 258.
Skyways 258, correct. Maintain altitude 3,000 feet on reaching, speed 180 knots.
Maintain 3,000 on reaching what was the speed?
180.
180 knots, Skyways 258. Alright, yeah, I don't know.
Springbok
Getting a
264, we've got
bit overloaded
the
here.
runway 9 left.
We've been
Springbok
told to sort
264,
of.
thank you. Descend with the glide path, speed not less than 160 knots. Until
Unfortunately,
40
our plane has just sort of
We'll descend
messed
with the
up.
glide path speed with that 4, I think it was 4 miles from DME, Springbok 264.
I tried getting it on
264, it's
the
160
approach,
knots until
and then
you
it
get
just
to
messed
40.
us up. So I don't
160
understand.
until 4 DME, Springbok 264, thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately our plane messed us up there a little bit. Please, why is our plane not descending? That's what I want to know.
Skyways
Right.
258, turn left heading 270 degrees.
Left heading 270 degrees, Skyways 258. Right, 270, I'm going to take it out of VNAV now and into vertical speed because I've had enough of this plane now. It is not following what we're meant to be doing. I don't know why. Maybe I should have put it into vertical speed a little bit earlier, I'm thinking, but never mind. This plane doesn't know what it's doing, so we'll just ignore it. Yeah, so we're basically going back around. We'll tell it to go to
264, contact Heathrow at 10 now,
to right
118.5, good morning.
All very cloudy here.
Springbok 264, cheers.
So yeah, the plane doesn't really know what it's doing, unfortunately.
Heathrow approach, Lufthansa 997, reporting flight level 150.
Lufthansa 557, roger, monitor Unicorn, further climb your discretion. Apologies for the delay in that, I had a connection drop out.
No problem, sir.
I knew we were
Thank you for the service.
coming in a bit too
Unicorn,
fast
Lufthansa
there.
997, bye-bye.
220 knots, like that close, I thought.
Hello, Speedbird 620 on the deck, 1 kilos, passing 6,000, climbing, passing 3,000, climbing 6,000.
Speedbird 12 Lima, correction, Speedbird 620, correction, Heathrow, good morning to you. Climb now, flight level 150.
Climb now, flight level 150, Speedbird 620.
Hopefully this plane knows what it's doing this time round.
Skyways 258, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Turn left heading 180 degrees, Skyways 258. Right, so we're now being vectored back
Heathrow
on
Director, good
to the approach.
morning, Speedbird 771 Charlie, just to have correction then, for Airbus A321, just crossed Sabre, flight level 190 DC.
Speedbird 771 Charlie, Heathrow, good morning to you, descend to flight level 80, it's landing runway 09 left at Heathrow, there's no delay.
Flight level 80, 09 left Heathrow, no delay, thanks, Speedbird 771 Charlie.
Speedbird 620,
I think we've caused chaos a bit here,
climb,
but we seem to be okay
Speedbird
now.
620, climb flight level 350.
Climb level 350, Speedbird 620.
So the last time we were coming on to this bit.
Speedbird 12 Lima, climbing 6,000.
Oh, what the?
Speedbird 12
Plane.
Heathrow, hello, scorecard don't report you passing
Oh my
altitude,
word.
brake, Skyways 258, turn left, heading 120 degrees, when established, localizer 9 left, descend with the glide path.
Turn left heading 120, when established, descend via the glide path, Skyways 258.
Speedbird 9255, 24 miles 9 left, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Right, we can plug in
1016 down to 4,000 feet.
our nav and VNav now.
Speedbird 12 Lima, thanks for that, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb 150, Speedbird 12 Lima.
Right, so we're getting this plane on course now direct to, you know, this ILS waypoint here. This
Director,
thing,
hello, Speedbird
hopefully
823, about 3-4 miles from Westcott, flight level 146.
Speedbird 823, Heathrow, good morning to you, descend now, flight level 70.
Yes, there we go.
Approach landing
Yes.
runway 09 left at Heathrow.
finally we've captured the
Descend 70
localizer.
vectors 409 left, Speedbird 823.
Speedbird 771 Charlie, leave Lambourne, heading 270 degrees, speed after Lambourne 250 knots.
Leave Lambourne heading 270, speed up to Lambourne 250, Speedbird 771 Charlie.
Speedbird 823, turn right, heading 150 degrees.
Turn right heading 150, Speedbird 823.
Skyways 258, speed not less than 160 knots until 4 DME, contact Heathrow Tower 118.5, good morning.
Tower 118.5, not less than 160 knots until 4 DME, Skyways 258.
Speedbird 9255,
Right,
turn right,
this time
heading
our
360.
plane has actually done it properly. That's nice. Heathrow Tower, hello, Skyways 258 on ILS 09 left approach, descending via the glide path.
Skyways 258 Heathrow Tower, hello, continue approach runway 09 left, number 2, surface from 09 as degrees 8 knots.
Continue at 09 left approach, number 2, Skyways 258. Right, there we go, this plane is actually doing proper, and then we can't go past 260 knots until we're 4 miles out. Finally, there we go, this plane is actually doing something correctly, unlike what it was doing earlier. Right, we'll get this thing down to flaps 10 now as well. Try and slow ourselves down as much as we can. Right, we're on the speed brakes now. Yeah, I don't know, but that first time the plane did sort of mess itself up. The clouds aren't as bad as what Active Sky was sort of making it out to be. So that's kind of nice. Right, everything's ready then. Auto brakes 2. Start switches into the continuous position. Auto brake set, flap set, landing lights set, and all that. We just need to wait. Actually, runway turn on shouldn't even be on. We'll just wait 4 miles out, then we'll drop the gear and slow this thing down properly to 134 knots. Is it? Yes, 134 knots. There's 4 miles out.
Springbok 264, we vacated the active runway.
Springbok 264, thanks. Taxi straight ahead on Echo. Left on Bravo on the south side. Left Kilo, stand 239.
I will taxi on Echo, left Bravo, left Kilo, stand 29. Springbok 264, thanks.
Skyways 258, runway 09 left, clear to land.
Runway 09 left, clear to land. Skyways 258. Right, at last. Right, off goes the autopilot. Let's actually get this thing on the ground now. It's a bit of a messed up approach earlier there. Right. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that approach. The plane sort of messed up. Traffic. Why are we getting a traffic warning? And why is there a massive lag spike? Don't know why we're getting a traffic warning. They're on the ground plane. But I don't know, I guess it doesn't know that or something. Who knows? Right, we're planning on landing 09 left now. I've got the ground chart open. I don't know, it's been a bit of a chaotic approach here, but there we go. Oh dear, we're a bit low as well. Let's get ourselves corrected. It's a bit of lag, I suspect, because of all the AI, all the people loaded in at Heathrow.
300.
Right, I don't know, this lag is actually really bad. I can barely control the plane. Oh dear. This lag is bad, I'll tell you that now. Oh dear.
Minimums.
Right, minimums continue. Might be a bit of a rough landing this. This lag is not helping me. Oh, I think we're okay. We're back on. We're alright.
30. 20. 10.
Oh, a little bit rough, but we're down on the ground. That's all that matters to me now. And reverses aren't coming out like they've previously been doing. They've done this now a number of days in a row. Right, there's 70 knots, 60 knots, reverses coming in. Whoa, there we go, all brakes disarmed. Let's get ourselves slowed down right away. Clock's on to hold there. And APU on. Need to wait for a vacate thing from Tower.
London Tower version 3 hit 511 with push and start.
Version 3 stand 511, push and start speed face north.
North version 3.
Spirit 780 behind the arriving company A319 van on November, Question Power Alpha Bravo 13, line up runway 09 left behind.
Behind the landing company line up and wait behind Speedbird 780.
Speedbird 31 is ready for taxi.
With the ILS on the 9 left.
I'm waiting to be told to vacate here.
2 stations at once, Spirit 9255, continue approach runway 09 left, there's 1 to vacate, surface wind 09 and 0 degrees 8 knots.
Continue approach, 9 left, Speedbird 9255.
Spirit 31, taxi Bravo, left link 56, hold Alpha Bravo 13.
Roger, Bravo, link 56, Alpha Bravo 13, Speedbird 31, thank you.
I'm just going to vacate. I haven't been told to. I'm guessing we just vacate on our own. We vacated 09 left, Skyways 258.
Spirit 90255 from Razor 9 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 9 left, speed 9255.
That was 258 taxi, first left Alpha, right Lima, stand 256.
Turn right Alpha, left Kilo, stand 256. Skyways 256, sorry, no. Stand 256, Lima 256, 258. I don't know what happened there.
Task speedbird 243, ready, push and start.
So we're going to go right on Alpha, and then onto Kilo, wherever Kilo
Speedbird
is.
243,
no,
Roger,
Lima,
hold
sorry,
position
Lima.
after the company 747 passing right to left.
So we'll turn right.
Stand 538, push and start speed face north.
We'll turn right, then onto
So
Lima.
he's going to pass right to left, is he?
Well, I'm positive that's Lima over there.
Can you let me know when he's passed? Because I got a jetway in the way to see.
Roger.
Stand 256.
Radio check.
256 doesn't exist.
Radio check, readability 5.
Why doesn't 256 exist?
2848.
Spirit 2848, thanks, readability 5.
Roger, speed busy 5. Speed 2848.
Why doesn't 256 exist? Huh? Okay, so 256 doesn't exist in our game. I'm not asking why. So I don't even know where we're going, I'll be honest.
2848. Can I just confirm there's no ATIS currently?
Speedbird 2848, you seem to be correct. I thought there was. I'll put one up.
There was, it's disappeared.
I'm positive Lima was the other way, but he said...
Speedbird 243, that company traffic's now passed, so you push it.
He said right, he's not giving us any instructions
We'll
at
start
all.
face north, speedbird 243.
That's hotel. See, we were totally in the wrong direction. Has he not told us any of this? Seriously, that's hotel. I knew we were going the wrong way. I honestly knew we were going the wrong way. I know, we'll just disconnect from Vatsim. We'll just disconnect, forget it. Just park at any stand. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know, for some reason, yeah, I don't know. I need to get some more up-to-date scenery. I'm going to install the UK 2000 free version, I think. We're going to use that tomorrow, because it's just... There's no signs or anything. It's just like... I don't know, he told me to go right on Alpha, and then on to Lima, but... Lima was to the left when I vacated, and again, there's no signs, so I don't know which gate I actually vacated on, no, which like runway part I vacated on, so we're gonna need to fix this. That's for certain. It's gonna need fixing, so we're gonna just park up on this stand here. It's been a bit of a nightmare with ATC, really. We've had, I don't know, the plane obviously messing ourselves up on approach, and then yeah, the scenery not helping us. So we'll just park ourselves up here. I don't really know what's going on, but I don't know. That's Vatsim for you, and that's FSX scenery for you. As I said, we'll get Heathrow installed, and I'll check it out later. Maybe we'll have some decent scenery then, because I'm pretty sure they do have a free version of Heathrow. So, I don't know, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it? But never mind, it's just one of those things. Anyway, we'll, yeah, park it up here. There we go, won't let me set the wheel chocks, so that's better. Cool, everything's ready, so we can request deboarding. Fly UK is not there. I think we did need to rebuild. It said we need to rebuild it, but it rebuilded it when we entered. There we go, restart, and then we should have Fly UK. Oh, I don't know. Right, there we go. And we should now have Fly UK. I accidentally told it 37. Oh, whatever. We don't have Fly UK then. I don't know why. There we go, guys. I don't know. I think we'll just reset GSX. You know, I don't really care. But, right, that's the stream finished, I guess. Actually, we'll just shut off the aircraft first. There we go. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. Bit of chaos there with ATC, as I said. There's no signs anywhere or anything like that, so whatever. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.